Welcome, faithful listeners, once again to Uncle Shainsaw's Tabletop Workshop. I am your host, Uncle Shainsaw. Joining me, as always, are my esteemed guests, Dwayne, the turtlest of Dove's Peden. I'll say hello, Dwayne.
Hello, Dwayne.
Son of a bitch, I hate you. We have Joseph from the Nerd Asylum, from Java with Joe, from how many podcasts do you have now? 47?
Something like that, yeah. There's Taldori, there's the Dick, there's Horde.
Excuse me?
Yeah, Ed and Cholt, it's Dick.
Oh, okay. You're hoarding around because you're hoarding the Dragon Queen. God, the most talented man in the business. And then, of course, we have Mickey, Macaw, Maku. We have Micah from Chaz. My true name has been hidden from me. My birth parents hired a witch to whisper it into my ear, but she was murdered by. We have Micah from Chasmquest.
That's it, Macaw from Chasmquest.
Micah from Chasmquest, thank you so much for joining us. Micah.
Absolutely, thanks for having me.
Well, you're actually indentured now. You're not allowed to leave.
You said I accept. It was.
I did. Oh God, what did I do?
You're actually part of our podcast now.
Yeah.
This is the Borg. Resistance is futile.
This is Foodle. Speaking of the Borg. So we call it an excellent top tier transition from me, a professional radio
in the biz. Right.
In the biz. We're going to be playing a game very much like Star Trek. Is that where Borg are from?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know. I was busy kissing girls. I don't watch nerd shows. We'll be playing the game Lasers and Feelingz. I imagine by the end of this game, only one will remain. Either lasers will rule us all, which I'm personally rooting for, or my feelings will rule us all, which is basically the dynamic in my house. With like me and my wife and my dog. It's just like, I'm sad! Everyone cater to my needs!
Oh, that's glory.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to be the king. So we're going to go through some real quick character creation, but first I want to set the scene. You, my intrepid heroes, are the crew of the interstellar scout ship, Raptor. Your mission is to explore uncharted regions of space, deal with aliens both friendly and deadly and undecided, and defend the consortium worlds against space danger, which are like regular dangers.
Right. They're just called, it's Spangers.
Well, it really...
Yeah, they shorten it.
The one thing I know about sci-fi terminology is like anything is just space blank. So like there's basketball. We all know basketballs, but This is a space basketball.
Whoa, space basketball.
No, it's like zero gravity. It has lights on it. Your Captain Darcy, has been overcome by
Darcy. Go on.
Space Captain Darcy, excuse me, has been overcome by the space strange, space psychic, space entity known as space something else. Space leaving you to Space Finn for space yourselves while he space recovers in a medical space pod. You guys get it?
I think so. I mean, I space think so.
I space think. Now you're space thinking. Now we're cooking with space gas.
I listened to that podcast, but they said space every other word, so I'm out. You know.
There's got to be somebody.
You mean you're space out? That's what you meant to say.
Yeah, out the space lock. Anyway,
right.
That's a space warlock. There is. There's a heroic listener out there that is going to count the number of times we say space in this episode and just send me a direct message like, hey, it was 58. And I'm actually disappointed. Those are rookie numbers. You got to pump those space numbers up.
There's another listener that's just going to edit all the words, space words together. So just space.
That's actually that's not a heroic listener. That's just Ginge Arlo.
Yeah. He's like, this is what it'd be like if you text to speech a space bar.
Space bar is where you get space drinks and you fucking know it.
Oh man.
Okay, so now you guys have to create characters.
We get to create characters.
You have to.
Some people don't have characters.
We talked about this.
Literally, if you don't, we just should go home. I mean, we're all in our homes, but well, not Micah anymore. He did agree to sign the contract, which signs off all of his worldly possessions. No, it's just like your house. Like I own it now.
Cool.
And also, all future intellectual property, real or imagined. So we're going to go through line by line, and we're going to go in the order that I dictate, which is left to right on my screen. It's always left to right on my screen. And that's
so. Is that right to left on our screen?
Who knows? I don't know what the fuck it looks like on your screen. I'm not in charge of your screen. So starting left to right on my screen is going to be Micah from
That's
Captain.
right.
And so I want you to just line one for me. You have some options. Your options are, I'll read these ones for the audience: alien, android, dangerous, hotshot, intrepid, savvy, or sexy.
I already know what I'm doing, baby. I'm an android.
Beep boop. Perfect. Now, next on my screen is Dwayne.
Mm-hmm.
Eden from the Lawful Stupid podcast. You have the same option.
We record together all the time. He forgets. It's fine.
I don't want to alarm you, Micah. There is a ghost in your room.
Oh God! Someone close my door! Oh shoot! I need to get my fire thing.
I'm not doing
your smoke detector with just wires hanging out of the wall. Yeah, it really does. Would you like to select, Dwayne?
I would like to be a hot shot.
Big surprise. Just the whole episode is just me taking pot shots at Dwayne.
So like a normal podcast, it's great. It's fine.
Space shots.
Hot shots at the hot shot.
Yeah, space hot shots.
Space shots.
Spot shots.
Space hot, space shot. Joe, what would you like? Would you like to order off my menu of fuckery?
I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I'm going to be dangerous.
Oh. I have no idea what it means, but I'm
wild card.
Wild card. And we're going to move on to option 2, which is a role that you exist within the ship. Your options are doctor, envoy, engineer, explorer, pilot, scientist, or soldier.
That's me.
That's no, actually, it goes opposite this time. So It is now Joseph's turn.
Oh, okay.
You get back to back. It's just like in the draft, not like the NFL draft, like the upcoming draft for World War III.
Yeah, that's how they do it, huh? Wow.
Yeah,
they do. Yeah, it's like okay, you were the first one to get drafted, which is a bummer, but you do get first pick of jobs.
You mean last pick?
You could be the airborne plumber.
Didn't realize there's such a need for that. Interesting.
A buddy of mine that I went to high school with is
very niche.
The joke was always the colonel's toilets on the frets, calling an airstrike, and he just jump with a fucking plunger and ride of the Valkyries. Anyway, Joe, what do you want to be? What do you want to be when you grow up? What do you space want to be when you space grow up?
I'm going to be a dangerous space engineer.
A dangerous engineer. All right.
Nothing better than I fixed it. With danger.
I think everything requires explosives, doesn't it? Though.
Duct tape and WD-40.
I've
and M80.
I've read enough comic books to know that if I put explosions on our thrusters, we'll go faster.
And somehow it works out every time.
Every time. I rolled it. Counts. Dwayne.
Oh man.
I'm gonna be a doctor.
Huh. Cool.
We're gonna
hot shot doctor.
Hot shot doctor.
So your house.
It's probably cancer. No, I just cut myself and need a band-aid. Looks like cancer to me.
Take a closer look, and they zoom in on the paper cut, and it's like, oh shit, there's cancer in there.
It was cancer.
Sorry.
No.
It's space cancer.
You're such a hot shot.
My car.
Yes, I think I'm gonna be the explorer.
Ooh. No, nobody can see you at home, so you have to describe the thing you just did.
I just pointed.
It looked like a dab to me.
It looked like
a reverse dab.
It looked like a flood, like Mr. Universe. Like, have you seen my beach ball? I think it went that way.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a robot explorer.
Very good. And now we're gonna go. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Micah, it's your turn again. Because of the draft, and you get to choose a number from 2 to 5.
I'm gonna use that at work tomorrow, and now it's your turn again because of the draft, and just not explain it.
Yeah, exactly. Because of the draft, it's your turn again.
Because of the draft, and you choose a number between 2 and 5. A high number means you're good at lasers, which is technology, science, cold rationality, calm, precise action. Low number means you're very good at feelings. It's intuition, diplomacy, seduction. Wild, passionate action, a kiss on the space moon.
I'm going for 2.
He's the most touchy-feely robot.
Programmed for love.
I was programmed to do 2 things: love and explore, and I've explored the universe.
The only thing that I wish to explore
is your
heart. Oh, your body? Okay.
Yeah, your body.
Your body, my lady.
Tips Fedora.
Run tipsfedora.exe.
Sheath katana.
While you were studying the blade, I was studying your heart. My heart, I mean space clitoris. Anyway.
Oh man.
Space clitoris is the name of my new EP. Please support me on iTunes. Dwayne, pick a number 2 through 5. Any number.
Wait, 2 to 5, right? I can pick
3. 2, 3, 4, or 5 are your options.
3. Going right down the middle of the road.
Coward. Fuck
you.
Fin fighting coward.
Fuck you.
I just decided anytime anybody picked 3, they were a fucking coward.
Fuck you.
I stand by it. I'm sorry. Space coward.
Space coward. Thank you. Gosh.
And then, of course, Joe, you have to pick a number.
I don't think I can at this point. I think I have to go with a solid Space 5.
Space 5? Yeah, that's it.
Knew. That's why I went with 3.
We have the game. We have the 2, we have the 5, and then we have the coward. I'm sorry, Space coward.
Yeah, Space coward. Space fuck you.
Space fuck you. This is a good podcast.
I'm glad Dwayne went ahead of me because I legitimately was going to pick a 3.
Well, I picked a 3 because I knew Feelings Robot was picking 2. I figured Engineer would go hard technical for 5, so I broke the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all knew the Android Explorer was going to be deep in the fucking field.
Right.
Now you have to give your character a cool space adventure name. Like Sparks McGee or something, says the rule book. So once again, because of the draft,
I want to point out that you're barely 3 paragraphs into this, and it says or something. Like you got
or fucking whatever you want, dude.
Just put something on the paper. God,
this whole game is 1 page long. You think I give a fuck?
Take your space pencil and write a space name. You space coward.
What's your cool space name, Joe?
Dr. Leonardo McCroy.
So you're also a doctor. that is the number 1 thing you can do to just fuck Dwayne, just so you know, Micah, is just also name your character doctor something. I'm a doctor, yes, all right. He's gotta be like,
oh, that's exactly what I'm doing.
I'll be like, I'm sir,
Dr.
I'm
Space
knighted.
MD. Joe, I was so busy laughing at your joke, I do not remember what your name is one more time.
I heard
Dr. Leonardo McCroy.
Dr. Leonardo da Vinci, okay. Dwayne, it is now your turn because of the draft. You get to name your cool space character.
I would like to point out that on the sheet, the rule sheet, there is a picture of a ship that looks very similar to the Enterprise, right?
Oh, it really does.
To me, it looks like the female reproductive system.
Well,
you see what you want.
For robots,
Yeah.
right?
Oh wait.
The egg travels down the
I just
fallopian
want you to
tube.
know that listeners, Micah just turned his head sideways to get a better look at this space vagina. Okay, just so we're on board.
No. I cannot be clearer. This is the upper workings, the upper mechanism.
Yeah, the right. Yeah, we're not crazy.
Well,
Space fallopian tube.
Oh,
Space egg travels down the space
start
fallopian
naming some body parts before you go to the upper workings, the higher end of that plumbing. That's what I want to talk about.
I will say the fallopian tube. I will say the
the
ovari.
uterus, not the uteru.
You.
He's had that
There's no I in
conversation
uterus.
somewhere in his life.
Oh, awkward Simpsons reference.
Yeah.
My guy
Okay.
will be Dr. Dick Dangerfield.
So you're taking the danger away from you guys are all just sniping each other. Okay. So Micah's enemy character has to be Dr. Hotshots.
No, my name is going to be Dr. Jimmy Two Shoes McGillicuddy. Yeah.
Dr. Two Shoes McGillicuddy. I love it. That's a good name. And now, finally, you have to have a goal. Now, I will allow you the freedom to create your own goal, but if it's not good, I will make a buzzer noise, and everybody's going to think you're a giant loser. And there are some pre-made goals here. One is become captain. One is meet sexy aliens. Everybody who joined the Space Force. It's like the Space Force #1 recruiting tool is like, want a fucking alien?
Join the Space Force.
Shoot bad guys, which is the regular Army motto. Find new worlds, solve weird space mysteries, prove yourself, or keep being awesome because you have nothing to prove to anyone.
You got a
already done it.
second wind when writing this, right? Sparks McGee or something. Several goals written out.
Yeah.
Like shoot bad guy.
I think that whoever wrote this said, like Sparks McGee, could not think of a better space name. Like really top themselves from the get-go. That's the best space name.
Here.
And it was just like, or something. I don't know. If you can top that, good luck, Doctor.
Oh man. And
So because of the draft, Micah, you do get to pick your
I think
your
it
goal.
would be really funny to play a feeling-focused android who is an explorer and is super proud, like just thinks that he's the shit. So I'm gonna go with keep being awesome.
Yeah, I'm really glad you didn't select Find New Worlds as an explorer because that would have been
Lame.
stupid and lame for cowards and children. Dwayne, because of the draft, it is now your choice.
Yeah, I'm gonna search for the cure to space cancer, not just normal cancer. He's done.
Yeah, that would be
It's
stupid.
space cancer.
Yeah. So your character grew up, went to medical school, cured cancer, cured Terran cancer, Earth cancer,
cancer.
And then look to the
normal
stars.
Cancer.
Because like now in this futuristic society, 0.0003% of the population is afflicted with cancer, like Earth cancer.
Yeah.
99.3% of
Like
the entire
has
universe.
Space cancer. It's whether
has
it's like
space
benign or aggressive. So like.
Yeah. Space cancer is like
Like having
cold
a
sore
vacuum in
herpes.
your body.
Like everybody's got it. Everybody's got it. Like, okay, cool. I'm super into that. It's a very good goal. I will not buzzer noise you. I'm proud of you and I love you as a friend. We've been through a lot together. Joe, because of the draft, it is your time to select a motivation.
Okay, well, Dr. Leonardo McCroy's goal is to not expose that his doctorate is fake and that he knows nothing of engineering.
So Dr. McCroy, what was Dr. McCroy's profession prior to impersonating a doctor, like an engineer?
Oh, he was an engineer. He just doesn't know what he's doing. He stumbles through it.
I thought like maybe like a janitor.
Projects a lot. Like
He was like
he
he was like
group projects.
he was a space janitor who found like a shirt that just said engineer on it, and he was like, "Ha all the
Done.
credentials
Yeah,
I need, like, all
sure.
the high speed, like you got like a chip that like tells you where your birthplace was, but like it just like scans you and goes engineer shirt." checks out.
Is this red or is
All-
this yellow?
All his stats are dumb stats except for luck. Like he's just 100% luck.
I cannot iterate enough that the only stat that exists in that game is the number that you chose at the beginning. It's the only thing that matters. So
He did choose those 5, so he has to have a lot of luck to be good at technical with no experience.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
I fixed the space car. How'd you do it?
So, for the listeners at home, this game is all going to be about D6s, and it's going to be I'm going to create strife for our intrepid heroes, and they are going to meet some space dangers, and they will get to roll between 1 and 3 D6. 1 D6 if it's just something that's going down, an additional D6 if they are prepared for it, an additional D6 if they're an expert. I will tell you if you are prepared or an expert and how many D6 you should roll. If you're rolling lasers, you want to roll below the number you selected at the beginning of the game. So Joe, with his impressive 5, when he's rolling for lasers, anything scientific or reason, that hard upper thinkings of your brain, it's going to be really easy for him because he just to not roll a 6, and he's in it. But he may be forced to roll feelings, rapport, passion, charisma, anything involving those soft, touchy-feely parts of the heart. He's going to struggle with that because he has to roll a 5 or a 6 because you want to roll above your target number. If none of your dice of the between 1 and 3 dice that you're going to roll succeed, it goes wrong. I'm going to tell you how things are going to go worse than they were originally. 1 die succeeds, you barely manage to accomplish the thing. There might be a complication, a harm, a cost. If 2 dice succeed, you did it. Good job. If 3 dice succeed, you get a critical success, and I'll tell you some awesome, cool bonuses you get. And if you roll your number exactly, you didn't get laser or feelings. You have what I always have, laser feelings, which means you get a special. Yeah, I have laser feelings.
Leelings.
Don't you? Leelings? I prefer phasers.
Set my phasers to love.
That is your whole thing. Yep. So when you get laser feelings, you get a special insight into what's going on. You can ask me a question and I'll answer you honestly. So some example questions. What are they really feeling? Who's behind this? How could I get them to blank? What should I be on the lookout for? What's the best way to blank? What's really going on here? Or just a question that you have in your heart. You could be like, hey, Shane, if you could be any animal, what animal would you be? And I have to answer honestly.
Good to know.
I will say dolphin.
Okay, so go ahead and delete that question here.
Not because I want to be one, but for reasons that I can't get onto in a recording, frankly, because
Oh no, not this again.
It's very questionable. Yeah. Anyway.
Not the dolphin thing again.
Not the dolphin thing. You can.
Recording just tells that story.
I do. You can help someone with the role if you want to. If you're in a position to do so, I want to help them. Like a nerd, you can give them an additional D6 roll, I guess. So now I'm going to create the space adventure. That's not me adding space. It says create a space adventure. I'm going to do so by rolling
a space adventure.
A space adventure. It's like a regular space adventure, but in space. So your threat is going to be cyber zombies.
Those are my favorite type of zombies.
Cyber zombies want to protect/empower the Star Dreadnought, which will destroy a solar system.
I thought for sure you were going to do fix everything.
Well,
that actually sounds pretty good. All right, so maybe we just.
But that makes you the villains because you want to stop them.
Okay.
There. Ooh. So we will now that all the ducks are in a row. We're about to start playing the game, guys. Okay. Is everybody ready to play the game?
All right.
Yeah, that's fine.
So just a quick reminder, in case somebody forgot, You're on a ship. It's called the Raptor. And your captain...
F-22.
Your captain's been taken over by a powerful psychic force. And he's in the medical pod. He's recovering. Oh, wait, no. We have to do ship stuff. Sorry. Fucked up. Fucked up, guys.
Good job.
Is Ginge out of cell? As a group, you guys pick 2 strengths for your ship. You have the options: fast, nimble, which is different, well-armed, powerful shields, superior sensors, cloaking device, fighter craft.
I want nimble only if it means our ship can move like a cartoon. Like if a missile comes,
Yeah.
it's like I want
It 100% doesn't mean that.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want that either.
This
It
game's
means-
dumb. Or I want something else. Can I choose or something else? Or something.
That's not one of the options.
How about fighter craft and well armed? I figure we just want to blow these cyber zombies out of space.
That's not very
It's
feelings of you, though, right? Like just
Yeah, I feel like you don't. I feel like you're not in character.
You're right.
want you
Okay.
What does Dr. Bullshit Name want?
My character feels like it would be better to talk to the cyber zombies
Maybe they're cute.
with powerful shields.
I'll talk to them, with my shield.
That's a good combo. It's a weapon too with cyber zombies. You just run over them with your shield. It's fine.
Right. Okay.
Dr. Two Shoes McConaughey
Oh.
over here.
Oh, superior sensors. That's exactly what I want.
I want
Like my feeling sensors.
I want to sense them into the fucking earth.
Well, that way I can sense their feelings.
Yeah, that's how that works.
How do you feel? I want brains. And how does that make you feel?
Hungry
that?
for brains.
What's
Powerful
that
field
like for
superior
you?
sensors.
I am hungry for brains and computer chips. I am a cyber zombie.
It's been 30
Oh,
minutes.
man.
We haven't started this at all, but we've got 2 bits. We've got space,
Yep.
and then we've got or something else. It's great.
Yeah.
Oh, and the draft.
That's what I
Because the draft, because the draft said so.
Yeah, so we're gonna go with superior sensors, and what's your second choice?
Shields.
Shields.
Okay, shields.
Alright.
And then you do have to pick one problem with your ship as well.
No.
There. Okay, you're right. You convinced me.
Oh, I want horrible circuit breakers just so we can deal with the lucky engineer.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's great. Oh,
Um,
man.
The horrible circuit breakers are because of the lucky engineer.
Yeah, exactly. Hey man, you've been doing our
That's
maintenance?
perfect.
Maintenance. Yeah.
What is this maintenance? What was that? Was that space French?
Maintenance? Of course.
I haven't respected the space French since they surrendered in the Space
Oh,
Force.
man.
Wait, what month are we on?
47.
I love the one grim reputation. Captain Darcy did some bad stuff in the past.
Yeah,
So we're like
Space
like
French.
the black sheep of the fleet.
He's actually not. It's actually not Captain Darcy. It's Captain D'Arcy, and he's
Oh.
space
this
French.
whole adventure is in black and white and very noir or whatever.
Yeah. It's just Captain Darcy in the medical pod smoking cigarettes.
Telling the story.
Yeah, like reliving it.
I was
And
in
then
medical
He really
coma.
busted my balls.
Let me tell you this story. It's only a tribute.
Okay. So now that we've established that, and I read the rules one more time. It's one page, and I fucked it up. And it says yes, you're good to go. We are now officially playing the game.
I should have been recording all that, right?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you start the recording now.
Okay, got it.
All the time I said for our listeners, that was you guys.
That was for his wife. She's like in the corner.
Oh man.
All right, the game started. I'm not talking to you anymore.
Wait, have we really not been recording?
No, we're recording. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Fuck! That was some A quality content.
There will be a 5-minute interlude in the beginning of me just explaining what happened.
Smoking a cigarette.
Space.
Flat monotone, and then Dwayne said something stupid like an idiot.
Or you just dub over, my name is Dwayne and I'm dumb.
Well, the video's not going to be on here.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's not here. It'll be me going to each individual listener's house with a paper doll I've made of Dwayne. I said,
Shane gets a notification, a new download. Damn it. Okay, I'm rumming.
Honey, why have you spent $4,000 on plane tickets this week?
Somebody in Ukraine downloaded us.
It was a really
gotta
good
go.
move. No, listen, I took a cutout of Dwayne's face. Again.
You did that at our wedding.
That's why I said no the first time.
I didn't complain we did it during our wedding, but during the honeymoon.
Oh man.
What's that store's name that sells stand-up?
It sells what?
Standees? What are the store that's online that you can order the life-size cutouts?
Oh, Fathead?
Yeah, Fathead. Thank you.
Yeah.
I know that. I just order a bunch of life-size cutouts.
No, we do it at work a lot for like all hands on deck stuff.
Reasons.
Yeah.
You don't have to go. You just put yourself there as a cutout.
It's like, whoa, I was there. You remember seeing me, right?
Joe's camera slowly pans to the right, and it's just cardboard cutouts of all of us, but like on our heads on Arnold Schwarzenegger's nude body.
Don't be surprised if you see yourselves at Dralicon.
Dude, that would be
Don't even. I will have so many pictures with Shane's cutout.
featuring special guest Shainsaw.
I'm just gonna cut the heads out and put them up as those things.
I love it.
I guarantee you, within 5 minutes, he's gonna be like, "I didn't think his head could get any bigger." And it'll just be a parade of people who know me saying that.
Yeah.
It's the reverse cutout. It's the reverse thing. Instead of you putting your face, you just put your body, and you have Shane's face on your.
Oh, I see.
Bobblehead size.
Oh, man.
You can be giant Shane head.
You're welcome. I would go get a selfie with that.
God.
How many drinks do you have, man? I've seen you drinking 3 different things.
Well, so I started with booze, and then I have water. And my wife brought me a Sonic drink, so I'm not gonna say no.
No, that's the mark of luxury. You just have them lined up.
Decadence.
You know, your door shuts automatically. Mine brings me drinks.
Don't question me. I'm a space doctor.
You got space cancer now. I guarantee it.
If you don't, I'm diagnosing you with it.
I'm gonna give it to you.
He thinks diagnosing is like giving. All of my diagnosis. My diagnostics are 100% accurate because I infect people with my deadly space diseases.
You have space tuberculosis.
No, I don't. Oh, fuck.
You have bipolarism. What? Can you even? Yes.
You can now. I'm a hotshot.
Space tuberculosis is just where a colony of smaller aliens just lives in your throat.
Hey, Shane, where are we at? Tell me about this. We've been trying to play for 30 minutes.
You're on your ship, and
Okay.
your captain is very sick. He's just, you guys see him on the bridge, and he's just like, I must do what to the non-believers? Sounds like a pretty good idea. Hold on a second. And then you guys like see him walk off and go to the back room, and then like 3 seconds later, womp, 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 self-destruct system active. 5, 4.
How does everyone feel about this?
It'd be better
3.
space cancer.
I'm pushing all the buttons
All
on the
the
dashboard.
buttons.
2.
I pushed the stop self-destruct button.
It's in the back. 1.
I run to the back and inspect the button.
Nothing happens.
All right, I push it.
Okay, you push it. Nothing happens. The timer does run out, but unfortunately, because some crossed wires in the system, the self-destruct doesn't work on your ship.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, well, you might need it later.
Yeah,
Maybe
maybe.
go have it when your
Stupid
ship gets overrun
engineer.
by space pirates.
Two red wires together. Nah.
Nah, that doesn't look right.
Does anyone have any idea what that was about?
No.
Shouldn't you?
God,
You're a
this is
robot.
excellent.
I should, but I don't. What's that like for you?
Disappointing, honestly.
Well, what is our goal here? To stop the cyber zombies, correct?
Well, cyber zombies don't exist yet.
Oh, perfect.
You guys, all you know is that your captain started muttering to himself, and then he did go into the back of the ship, and then you did, hypothetically, like just coincidentally, hear like some self-destruct noises, and now you just hear some rattling back there.
In the red shirt. What do you do on this ship?
Is that me?
Yeah, you.
Is that me?
I legitimately had no idea.
What do you do on the ship? There's only a crew of 4 people.
I push buttons. I have this wrench. I tinker with the stuff.
Sounds good to me.
I stopped that self-destruct. You saw me pushing the buttons. That was all me.
And you looked
One of the
great.
consoles is like starting to spark a little bit.
That's a setting. It's
Oh.
yeah.
As intended.
Yes, the sparkle setting.
Yeah, it's an entertainment, you know.
Okay. Interesting. I don't know a lick about
Well,
computers.
Perhaps we should go check on the captain. And I walk back to where the captain went.
He is in the space closet. He's just touching all the space instruments.
Hey man, you could just say space masturbated, okay? Like, you're not sugarcoating this.
Spasturbating.
This is,
And blast off. Yeah.
All right.
Open the door, Dwayne. See what happens.
Sky rockets in flight.
There are too many
Space
references
movie.
built for this.
So he is in the space closet, tinkering with all the space instruments, and just it does not look like he's helping.
Okay. I open the space closet door and ask him, "What are you doing?"
And he turns to you with a mouthful of circuits. He's
No!
My heavens.
he's just
And I turn and run.
okay. He's having himself a little crunchy treat.
Okay, yeah. Definitely turn and run. And then run to you guys like, "Guys, you're never gonna believe this."
Oh, what, did you have space cancer?
No, the captain has turned into a... I turn my head slowly and look at each of you in the eyes. A cyber zombie.
Is that supposed to be scary to me? What does that do?
What does that mean, Doctor?
You know damn well what that means.
I'm a doctor,
Right.
man, not a cyber zombie expert.
Life support system's failing. Woo!
Go see my
Woo!
Hey,
It means that you both will die soon without oxygen. He is eating all the mechanical parts.
Damn it! I just replaced those.
all
Well, you
the-
better
okay,
go stop him.
I run back there to see the captain.
I'm gonna
Alright.
follow.
You come back there and he is just chowing down on like your router, so now you don't have internet.
Hey,
You know, I'm
Captain,
sorry,
I'm
space
really having
Tinder.
problems on Space Tinder without the internet. Could you stop that?
You're right. I must destroy them as well. and he starts moving towards
this one
you.
likes me back. Don't do that one.
He's moving towards you. Both of his legs are stiff. He's not bending at the knees at all. He's like stumbling forward towards you with like Ethernet cords hanging out of his mouth.
You look like a bad video game, but you're eating electronics. Does he seem threatening to me?
Yeah, it looks like he might eat you.
I'm gonna just like push him over.
Yeah, you push him over, and he lands directly in the ship's medical pod, and he's just going to be in there for the rest of the thing because that's what the rule says.
I've cured him.
Another excellent case.
You guys are so lucky I'm here.
Wow, what a hot shot.
Thanks.
Oh, thanks. I was getting kind of nervous. I'm gonna lean up on the medical pod.
He just falls through the ship and out. It's gone.
No, it's not like an escape pod. It's just like there. It's like a Dragon Ball Z regeneration chamber. And as you're leaning there, it starts to vibrate a little bit.
Is this a new feature? Is it supposed to be doing that?
Why are you asking us that?
He's the doctor. Is this a healing thing that it's doing?
Oh, what? Just because I'm a robot, I know everything about other robots?
Well, no, that's normal if it's gonna explode.
And then almost simultaneously, all at once, all of the there's 5 medical pods in a row, and they all open up their doors and reveal a set of cyber fangs has grown, and now the doors become a grasping maw, which begins to, I mean, they're like bigger than washing machines, so they're kind of like clunkily like scooting towards you, like
So they're now alive.
Okay,
Yeah.
I at an average pace walk away.
This is the
I'm gonna
worst
need you to roll
version of the
D6.
Brave Little Toaster I've ever been a part of.
Yeah, you're going to roll lasers on that, my friend.
I rolled a 1.
Yeah, you didn't do it.
I did not successfully walk.
No. When you roll lasers, you're trying to roll under your number. Actually, the only number that you could have rolled and be successful was a 1. So you do leisurely stroll away.
Perfect.
You're in danger, so I had to make you roll. You do leisurely.
Yeah, all right. And I do. With all my heart, I walk away.
You walk 5 paces backwards to where their power cord has reached its full tautness. They can't go any further forward.
Like a chain chomp at the end.
Yes. They still very badly want to eat you, but
I bend down and I'm like, oh, they're so cute.
The bravest among them does try to take the extra step, but the power cord becomes unplugged, and it looks at you for a moment with its glass eyeballs, and you can see its brief but meaningful sentience and life drained from it, and there's something about it.
I laugh so hard. Like, that's right, nerd.
Ha 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 ha.
Nerd.
Can you, when you edit this, can you auto tune all my laughter? Ha ha ha.
Never. Not. So, this is being edited. I'm not joking. This is being edited as we record.
As we speak.
Okay, so you've already done it. Got it.
Yeah, I've already added the auto-tune. You sound
Listen, that's
actually.
There's a special Patreon level to get the auto-tuned version. I apologize for my part of it.
It's actually just the Micah auto-tune. So if anybody who's talking sounds like Micah, we've only applied it to your audio.
Right.
Yeah. So
if you sound like somebody else, we're gonna get our money back. But
we got these medical pods chomping at me.
That's a good thing, Chainsaw. I Micah better sound like Micah. Wait a second.
Whoa! It's like I heard myself talking. Have you ever heard one of those echoes?
talking in a mirror.
Oh man,
We have fun here.
we have fun here, you know.
Okay, so you guys did it. You saved the day.
Well, solar system saved.
You guys ever wonder why we have 5 medical pods but 4 people?
Oh, we all turn around. Oh God, no!
There's just one dead body.
We've been on this ship a long time. No one's ever asked that question.
Where do you think the food comes from? Don't ask questions.
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
Mrs. Darcy
Time
hasn't
for-
been seen in a long time.
Time for some more Soylent Steve. I'm not even trying to disguise it. Reading Steve tonight. We had Steve last night.
Oh man.
That's got
We're gonna have Greg again.
Oh
medical
man.
pods were just like fancy freezers for our cannibalism.
Oh man, and tonight a nice bordelaise sauce on top of some scallop Steve.
These things are the height of medical technology. They can even regrow your limbs. This is the 87th Steve arm we've got of one.
Oh God, no, not again! Just refreeze it or you cry too much.
Dark turn.
Oh gosh, that's great. What's your role? Oh, I'm the ship food.
The whole time.
Yeah, and it's like a big like recruiting effort. Like lots of people applied because it's the cushiest gig on the ship. You don't have to do anything except sit in the healing pod and regrow your limbs. Like you get all the anesthesia you want. But like it's like
watch somebody amputate you.
I mean, like you're drugged the fuck out. You don't care, do you? You're a party. You get free. You know, you're a citizen now. You become a citizen of the Starfleet.
Right.
I mean, honestly, I'll be like, to be real with you, the interview process is pretty gruesome because this is like dudes walking up and getting their fingies chopped off, and like if you don't get selected, if you don't get the call back, like you don't get to go to a healing pod.
You just lost a finger.
That nerd lost the whole hand and he screamed. He's out.
You got a guy showing up with just a pinky, like, oh, bro, this is his 10th interview.
Oh, first time, huh?
When's it gonna work out for Steve? This was the time he worked his whole. It's like the end of Rudy. They finally got to put in the game.
It's like a training montage where he spends months training for the astronaut program.
He's just
cutting off his own limbs.
It's like Rocky IV. It just like cuts to him, but instead of like taking steroids, he's injecting himself with butter. He's taking ice baths with hollandaise sauce. He's trying to make himself taste better.
Sweet and sour.
Oh god.
You do have to play the game, guys. Like I can't. I'm having a lot of fun, but.
Okay, all right. So, all right.
Medical pods.
We saved the day.
All right, we saved the day. So
Great.
This was easier than I expected.
Crisis averted, boys.
I go and unplug the medical pods, all of them.
Well, that's a little bit difficult actually because you have to, because as you walk towards them where the plug is, they are still chompers. So go ahead and roll. Roll. Yeah.
They're like
roll lasers.
They're omnivores. Roll lasers. Do I need to roll above?
Can I throw some lettuce out to distract them?
Yeah, I'll tell you which one you need to roll so you can cheat appropriately. You need to roll below your number.
Oh wait, you know what? I'm going to try and aid him, and I want to convince, as an android, I want to convince these other cyber creatures that he is not a threat.
Okay, well, do that then.
Okay. Do I get to roll feelings?
No. He's going to get to roll an additional die.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay. But you, for many people at home.
Listen, we're all friends here. Please don't hurt us. You're not hungry. You want something that fills the soul. Friendship.
Row.
Yeah, listen to Barney Bot over there.
Does it work?
as you're preaching chicken soup for the MedPod soul, what does happen? Maybe inadvertently, you. I'll be back in a minute. Am I back? Have I survived my trip to the wormhole? Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome to space wormhole. That's why you got disconnected.
Yeah, I am broadcasting from space. I'm all about realism.
Sperm hole.
The sperm. Wait a second.
Wait a minute.
That was his nickname.
That was. You beat me to it. So, as you go to make this rallying speech, you step on the now deceased MedPod as though you're stepping on your soapbox, and
use his corpse to speak.
Yes. What did you roll, Dwayne?
A 1 and a 3.
Okay, so 3 actually is your number, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, so you do succeed, and the way that you succeed is as Dr. Two Shoes McGavins jumps up on the hickory stump to, boy, let me tell you what, to these cannibal cyborg machinations. They just look at him and then look down and just eat the corpse of their fallen brother.
Oh gosh!
And while they're doing that, you are very much easily able to walk behind and unplug all the medbots, so they stop mid feast, leaving the half-eaten corpse of the fallen.
That they plug these all up into one power strip.
Yeah, it's almost like a really bad engineer set this up. It's like a surge protector plugged into itself.
Yeah, like 6 different power plugs all plugged into one outlet.
Yeah. But now you do actually get laser feelings.
Oh,
you can ask me any question and I have to answer it honestly.
Oh, hold on. I have the perfect one. Actually,
I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm getting there. Unless I deleted them. If I deleted them, that's sad. Yeah, fuck it. I was gonna ask one of the questions that you've ended the episodes with.
Those are good questions.
Yeah, well, too late. I don't have them anymore. I deleted them.
Okay.
I would like to know if this is the first time we've ever seen cyber zombies, or if this is a new, or if we've known about cyber zombies as like a thing.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what.
Let me tell you.
I'm gonna explain it to you, and I'm really gonna tell it to you, and then you're gonna know because I'm gonna have told you.
It's a yes or no question. How is it complicated?
The thing about it is, only one of you has experienced cyber zombies before.
Oh, I know who it is.
Is it?
It's you.
Wait. It looks like you're looking right at me.
Dr. Hotshot.
Dick Dangerfield.
Dr. Dick Dangerfield, because you once, while you were in space school, ran into an outbreak. Love in the time of space outbreaks. Space cholera. You encountered an infection of space zombiosis, and you couldn't cure it. And it's the one time you ever failed.
The one that got away.
It's the one that got away.
And that's what made you really rededicate yourself to medicine and become such a hotshot.
Not space zombieism, because that was too hard. Space cancer. I'm going back to easy stuff.
Never again, you said, as all of your patients
undead.
8 wrenches.
Eat these nuts. Hey, have you guys ever seen this before? I have. It ends poorly. You, mechanical man, be careful. It spreads. Well, you probably shouldn't be touching that other one.
Well, okay.
I am currently eating with them. I have joined them in eating.
Here's what you know. Actually, I'll give you this because you've experienced this before. Is that cyber zombies? It's you might think, oh, these are zombie machines that eat other machines. Well, they can also be people that eat machines, and they can also be machines that eat people, and they can also be people that eat other people. It's really all it's all the powers of cyber and all the powers of zombies.
None of the drawbacks.
None of the drawbacks of either.
You can't shoot them in a brain. They don't want brains. They'll eat anything.
The only way to kill them
is with
kindness. Is you have to trick them into eating something that is not flesh nor mechanical in nature.
Good thing I brought my collection of birdhouses made from wood.
Well, no,
and lettuce.
you have to trick them into eating
candy. Chocolate was a secret the whole time.
Have to trick them into eating Slim Jims.
Now, when you say Slim Jims, you mean like breaking into a car, Slim Jims, or
no, like Slim Jim, the guy down the street that sells you your weed. Come on.
No,
yeah.
He's just a very skinny guy named Jim.
No, it's like a joke. He's really fat.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's like, an ironic.
It's a misnomer.
Yeah, like tiny or
yeah, or cue ball, and he's got a full head of hair.
All right, cool. So Macho Man Randy Savage has now joined our crew, just like Jollicon.
Well, here's the problem with that, though.
No, he's a cyber zombie too.
Macho Man Randy Savage died in the Robot Wars 4,000 years ago.
It's true.
The reanimated corpse. The reanimated corpse and former president of the United States, Macho Man Randall Savage.
Is true. I was there. 'Twas a horrible day.
It was a wonderful platform that he ran on, though. You know.
He was actually the GOP got together, and they first they didn't even resurrect him. They just like put him on a marionette, and they're just like, "Hey, brother!" And
they just threw out Slim Jims with that like as a parade.
And folks were like, "I'd vote for him." Still better than Hillary Clinton.
He's got my vote.
He got my vote. I'd be like I could have a beer with him. If his literal and like he's puppeted by the CEOs of
Workshop, where we just have a bunch of goofs and gabs. We're gonna play the game.
No, we're gonna play the game because you guys are right back in it. You have that knowledge now, but it also you can just like destroy them. You can make them eat Slim Jims and they'll die instantly, or you can just like hit it with a hammer or whatever.
Question 1: does anyone have any Slim Jims?
Check your inventory. Pull up your character sheets.
Can I roll?
I have a 5 on my character sheet.
Let's just say one number. Does anybody have one number and then in parentheses it says Slim Jims?
Yeah, that's
no.
It says that. It's weird.
You guys have actually been surviving off of Fat Steve. So.
Oh, we were supposed to slot. I should have unplugged Slim Jim's medical pod.
I want to go searching the ship for Slim Jims.
Well,
yeah.
You could just destroy him too. I was just really hungry.
Oh.
Dr. Poe didn't keep me full very long.
I'm gonna take my wrench out and I'm gonna dink with the wrench.
It looks like you're doing a great job. To any child would think that you were.
That is impressive.
Any street child would be like, "Oh, that's a good worker, man."
Just give it a minute. It'll work. I promise. It usually does.
Cooking something up.
He's just been hitting things around the ship. But yeah, you guys did it.
Really good, or it'll get really, really bad. But it'll work.
You got. So I want to be clear. Did you unplug the medical pod that has your beloved captain in it?
I said all of the pods.
So he is died.
Yeah.
I cured him of life.
I cured him of the disease we call life. It sounds like
listen. I saved this guy from cyber zombieism. I've seen how this can end.
But you do know the medical pod will cure him of cyber zombieism in a period of 24 hours.
I plug the medical pod with Dr. Darcy back in, and then run.
That one is stable. That one is
okay.
no choppers.
How big is this?
All right.
It is 4 big.
I'd like to
So-
explore the 4 pieces of this ship.
Yeah, it's basement, ground floor, attic, porch.
Second floor. In that order.
Space porch with your space screen door to keep all the radiation out.
Yeah. Don't forget your space bug spray.
When I ring the doorbell, y'all come for dinner, you hear?
Wait,
Oh, Ma, I want to play ball longer.
we're still gigging frogs.
Oh, man. Well, I guess
And there's your
sounds-
space mama. All you have one singular space mama, and she's wearing a gingham gown worn with use. She would like to have nicer clothes, but Paul can't afford it ever since his
Give
injury.
me some of those cat biscuits like you cooking up in the oven.
Cat biscuits.
Space cat biscuits.
Space biscuits,
You're right.
Yeah.
Cat biscuits. My bad.
which are made of cats.
Yeah.
The only source of protein in this dystopian future is Steve and cats.
Steven Katz. So yeah, I mean, it sounds like we've solved your cyber zombie puzzle.
Yeah, it's
Are there
actually
any
you
more
guys.
robots?
This
Are there
makes just
microwaves?
pretty.
I think I would just go smashing mechanical objects.
Well, I'm glad you said that. 'Cause you go into the ship's kitchen, and immediately you were confronted by my most nefarious beast, the toaster.
Blender? Oh,
The
sorry.
toaster.
Oh,
And it just
so
like
great.
starts like launching bagels and Pop Tarts at you, and
This is the most
you,
wonderful apocalypse ever.
what do you do? What
I
do you
mean, I
do?
eat them.
Bagel
Like-
Steve, I'm gonna catch one.
Okay,
Yeah, I
well,
eat a Pop Tart. And
okay,
I'm
well-
on it before I eat it though. It's hot.
Right.
you have evaded my trap because they are very hot.
Get an extra dice for doing that.
You get, so
I'm
you're prepared. You are prepared when you roll your, I don't know.
I
Lasers?
wanna
It doesn't matter. You got 3, so fuck it.
I wanna punt this.
Roll feelings to find your inner Pop Tart.
Okay. Am I prepared to find my inner Pop Tart?
Yeah, you're prepared as fuck because you blew on it. It says right here in the rules if he blows on it.
That's not better. I rolled a 4 and a 5. It goes 4.
Well, you're trying to roll higher on feelings, so
Oh, so that's good.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
really good. You did a
Hey,
good
guys, I know
job.
how to play one sheet, and I fucked it up already.
Yeah,
You have
dude.
you have one number to keep track of.
I kept track
so
of the
it says-
3.
It says here, if 2 dice succeed, you do it well. So good job. So you crunch down, and this is very impressive. Within the span of a minute, you eat 4 bagels and 8 Pop-Tarts, all strawberry flavored.
Oh, all right.
The first- The first food you've had other than human flesh in literally 20 years.
Guys,
It's like,
this
well, we
the
had-
whole time. Why were we eating Steve?
Pop-Tarts!
I could have lived on Pop
I
Tarts
didn't
all
know
the
what
time.
to tell you.
Nutritious and bad. Hey guys, if you go to the store
We
and
had
buy Pop Tarts, just mention the name Lawful Stupid.
Man.
Yeah.
We-
Go to poptarts.com, enter the coupon code.
No, go to your
Steve,
local
Steve,
grocery
Steve is
store.
alive.
And when they ask you if coupon,
Steve lives.
just say Lawful Stupid.
Oh God,
Yeah.
why we all have such terrible gout?
Go to the store. Go grab a box of Pop-Tarts, the family size, because you deserve it. Walk up to the checkout, look the cashier in the eye, and say "Lawful Stupid," and walk out.
and say, "Don't worry, Steve is alive." Lawful Stupid.
Lawful
And if they
Stupid.
try to stop you, you turn around, slap them on the butt, and say "Chasmquest."
And then
as you get
as
to
you're
the
walking-
cop car, scream Nerd Asylum.
Because that's where they're gonna put you.
you just what was the name of that podcast? Yours, Cock? No, I'm sorry, Dick.
Dick.
Yeah.
Dick. Yes.
You say Dick, and they'll go, "Fuck, we gotta let you go."
Nerd Asylum.
That should get out of space jail
We
free.
gotta let you go, and you get a second family-sized box of Pop-Tarts. brown sugar cinnamon, and they tip their hat and they leave.
Oh,
gross.
nice. That's the real prize.
Yeah. So you chop down the Pop-Tarts and the bagels,
Uh-huh.
and as you do, you just walk towards this toaster, and you look at and its stupid little toaster face, and you say, "You work for me now."
You work for me now.
And then it goes, ding, and it does a little release.
And then I eat those Pop-Tarts.
Oh, you didn't blow on them.
Oh no.
You did fall for my trap.
Rookie mistake.
You add to your character sheet under your one number. Burnt tongue.
Roof mouth, yeah. Hey, you know, and that's
Everything tastes like rubber for a week.
Oh, ouch. I think it's worse because, like, those were toasted, but they were the kind that you put in the freezer.
Like toaster strudels?
No, like there's certain Pop-Tarts you put in the freezer, like the s'mores.
Like, and hot fudge sundae, you'd put them in the freezer.
Hot fudge sundae, yeah, you put them in the freezer, and they're like chili Pop-Tart treat.
Oh, it's delicious.
What?
If you haven't done that, go buy hot fudge sundae, put them in the freezer. The next day, eat them. It's like a delicious dessert, like Pop-Tarts were meant to be.
Whoa.
Like an ice cream. It's like we can give this Pop-Tart an ice cream paint job.
Fuck this podcast, I'm going to the store.
If you guys don't mind, I'm gonna wrap this up here pretty quickly.
Just go to poptarts.com.
Type in Lawful Stupid.
Website?
Poptarts.com/Lawful Stupid.
Poptarts.com.
Let's see if they've got something for Lawful Stupid.
Oh my god, they made pretzel pop. Dude, stop the podcast. The Pop-Tart is a pretzel shell and it's filled with cinnamon, sugar, or chocolate.
Oh man.
That's not even a joke. Go to
It's coming
poptarts.com.
soon. Sweet and salty flavor?
That is like legitimately, I am into that.
Wait, are we gonna get in trouble from what is this? Kellogg's?
Nobody listens to our show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is Kellogg.
This is the secret. Oh, we keep doing like a bunch of copyright violations in the hopes that lawyers will have to listen to it, and that'll just make our downloads go way the fuck up.
Yeah. It's a new discovery technique.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna get like LegalZoom to be an advertiser because we have very targeted demographic.
Just while we're on it, Pop-Tarts
Some
bites
people-
are not good.
Pop-Tarts bites?
Yeah, it's like more crust,
Cereal?
less filling. No, it's like they're little bitty like in a bag.
You know what would make a good cereal? Just tiny little pies. Anyway, so it's like little pies, like different flavors that you could get, and you throw them in a bowl of milk and you gobble them up.
Cherry pie, apple pie.
Yeah, whatever you want. Them is like a
Meat
mixed
pie.
bag, just all the fruits. Meat pie? I don't think that was good. You had to get special storage for that. Anyway, vacuum sealed MRE meat pie. My name is Scott Shane, and we're gonna keep playing the game now. So you've defeated the toaster,
Okay.
and I'll tell you what, it was brave. Will.
Yeah.
All right, I want to go and see. I'm a little concerned that maybe these cyber zombies have gotten out of this space, or just out of the spacecraft, and so I want to go to our sensors and see if there are any cyber zombies elsewhere other than just our ship.
Yeah, that sounds really good. You should probably roll lasers for that.
Oh shit!
I'm sure they worked. They worked yesterday.
Well,
You'll have no issue with them.
yeah, I did not succeed. I rolled a 5.
Okay, so as you go to type, you're typing on the various different keys and baubles and doodads, and like you start to feel like something's not right, and you look down and like your fingers are all like a 1/4 inch shorter.
Oh.
And you look down, and each of the keys is a tiny mouth. It's just been giving you nibblings.
Okay. I stop touching the keyboard,
Okay.
and then I decide, hey, you, give me that back. That's what I say. Hey, you, give me that back. To the mouths. What do they say?
All the tiny mouths.
What?
They say it's like a choir of tiny voices that go,
Space fuck you.
"Fuck you, big man."
All right. Okay, I see how it is.
They go, oh, you know what? You're right. We're sorry. Put your fingers back down. We'll give them back.
Wait, I want to roll insight. Can I roll insight?
Yeah. You roll a d20. Are you proficient in that skill? Yeah. Roll feelings. Roll feelings, friend.
All right.
You were not prepared for this encounter, so you do get things. But I tell you what, you are an expert. You're an expert at your with your fingers. That's what the ladies say. So you do get 2d6.
Okay. So I am trying to get above my number then, right?
With feelings, and this is very crucial, you want to get above your number, which is a 2, so it should be pretty easy.
So guess what? I rolled a 2 and I rolled a 3.
So you succeed. You for sure succeed, but also you get laser feelings.
Okay. So I know for sure whether they are telling me the truth, right?
They 1000% want to eat your fingers.
Okay. Wow. Surprise. What the heck?
You don't need to trust them. This is a trick on their part. But you do get to ask me any question. I have to answer it honestly.
All right. I want to see if who's behind this. Who do I think? Maybe one of them is like talking or something and telling me. I don't know.
Yeah. So you well, no, these are laser feelings. You just feel it in your
Oh wow.
in your space genitals.
Nice.
And it's like a tingle, and you know, without a doubt, that it's the cyber zombie queen.
Oh, her again.
You used to date her in college.
She will not leave me alone.
I'm sorry. Date her in space college.
It was Space University, but whatever.
Space U. Go asteroids.
Could have been rockets.
Or the comets.
It could have been a lot of things, but it's the asteroid. Okay.
There's so many things that it literally could be anything. There is anything in space.
All things are in space if you think hard enough.
Oh man, like that would be so funny. Like the spokes was like a spoon. It's like, well, what spoons are in space?
It's a cow.
Yeah, come on, it's on a planet. It's in space.
Earth is a planet, idiot.
Yeah. Our mascot is just Earth. It's fine.
Our mascot is the ground. It's literal dirt.
Oh man, that's great.
It's a terrible mascot in space because there's no like corporeal form it can keep, so it just floats around and gets everywhere.
Go quasars, go dark matter. Go infinite void.
Oh man. All right.
Black hole.
So these little things just ate my fingers, but I found out that it's the Space Queen who has a huge crush on me and has been following me since college.
Yeah.
All right. So I look at the keyboard and I say, "You tell your dumb queen to leave us alone. I'm done with her. Not ever since she did what she did. She knows."
You go back to her and punch her and say, "You know why?"
Say,
okay.
This is from.
Who looks up his dumb name?
Dr. Two Shoes McGillicuddy. And then I don't actually punch him, but I like swing my fist like I'm going to.
And the keyboard's choir of tiny voices responds. He goes, "Well, Space Queen told us that it was more like half shoes, McGillicuddy."
Why I oughta?
And you know what they say about space shoes?
No, I don't know. Please tell me.
You gotta type in the secret password.
Oh, you almost got me.
We love the fingies.
You guys are all right. You're pretty funny.
We like you too.
So anyway, later.
Okay, if you want to join our space zombies thing, just let me know.
Wait, so am I infected now because they like bit my hands?
Well, here's the thing.
Yes.
Here's the thing.
You weren't before you asked that, but now that you mention it.
Here's the thing. Roll lasers.
Oh, lasers. Well, good thing I am maxed out on feelings.
Yeah, I should have middle roaded it like Dwayne.
Oh, I rolled a 5. Sweet.
That's well. When you roll lasers, you want to roll lower than your number.
So then I failed.
Yeah, you did a really bad job because you numbered 2. So it's like it's almost as bad as you could go. You could go one worse.
Well, here, let me try it again.
Okay, do it one more time.
Yeah, I failed again.
Yeah, you still did. Do it one more time.
Okay. Yeah, and again I failed.
Yeah, you fucked up real bad.
Yeah, really bad. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess you're. Okay, so this is gonna get a little weird, guys. I know we've been super mainstream since this, but you think you're chill, you think you're good,
right?
But then in a case of some Evil Dead body horror, your own fingers have tiny mouths on them where they've been nubbified,
right?
And they start to scurry on up your chest. Trying to get your android ears. What do you do?
Well, I move my hands.
Well, you do that, and everything's chill. But then, like, you start thinking about like that really good show that you watched on Space Cable the other day, and it goes coming back up again.
All right. Well, I guess this is my life now. You know,
there's no escape.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fight it. Like that just happened twice, dude.
Put your hands on the floor. I'm gonna take the wrench and I'm gonna get ready to swing.
Okay.
Amputation. That's the best
All right,
way
I
to
do
solve
that.
any problem.
I'll tell you what. Yeah, that sounds like surgery to me. So roll laser.
Well,
does the doctor? Don't you want to help him, doctor? What are you doing?
Well, I'll tell you what. So
I said amputate. You're a machine, not a man.
You are certainly not prepared for this, but you are an expert at breaking shit. So
okay. 2d6.
Yep. And roll lower than your laser score.
Two polar opposites. I rolled a 6 and a 1.
Okay,
so you succeeded.
You succeeded 1. So you barely manage it. So you painfully smash his hands to bit, but like you get a little bit carried away, and like you don't just like stop at the hands. You just like working your way up, like all the way to the shoulder.
Whoa!
You like take his arms off.
But that's enough.
All right.
Like the ends of his fingers probably would have been fine.
But you got him. You got him.
If you just removed his head, it would have been a successful amputation. You would have separated him from the disease.
That's fair, but then those crazy zombie hands would have feet attached to them still, so that's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned that, Dwayne, because the thing you don't know is then the little fingies launch like little rockets from his hand because he's an android.
What are you made of?
And they do some cool Blue Angel shit, and they disappear into the air vent.
That's concerning.
That's probably not coming back.
You do. I will mention that in your bunk, you do have a set of replacement.
I walk to my bunk.
Yeah, that's the thing, though, is that
you can't walk without your arms. So go and roll lasers.
You go to walk to your bunk, and there's these sliding doors.
But I have to put my hand on.
No. It's motion activated, so they open up. Unfortunately, as you're walking through the door, you kind of catch out of the side of your eye that the door has teeth now.
All right, I don't walk through the door. Wait.
Oh, it's too late.
Oh, it's too late.
The door tries to take a chomp, but you're too quick.
All right.
Fast, you scurry through, but the door does chomp closed. Now you're separated from your friend.
Okay. I mean,
so you're alone you're alone and armless, which is both. You don't have arms, and also means you're harmless if you have a Cockney accent. You're armless.
I'm unarmed. Yeah.
Are we still in flight? Can I go to the cockpit? Is the ship moving?
It actually has been stuck in reverse since the captain was.
Do I
You're
know
going-
that?
You're going 5 space miles per space hour backwards.
Oh, that's
You know how far a space mile is, dude?
It's exactly as far as a ground mile.
I want to go to the cockpit. I want to sit in the main seat, and I want to shift it from reverse to drive.
You know what you got to do.
Roll feelings.
Roll feelings for lasers.
I feel like
as the ship's doctor, you are not prepared or an expert at this. You rolled a 5. You want to roll below your laser score for science, but that is your laser score, so you do get space feelings.
I picked the coward
3.
number.
Oh, that's right. So you just fail.
Yeah, I think I turn on the space parking brake, and you see the transmission just grind to a halt.
You just hear it grinding.
I never drive myself anywhere. That's what the robots are for.
The thing is, you go to move the space shifter from reverse to drive, and as you go to move it, you can't get it to budge, and then it's also got a tiny mouth on it, and it wants to.
Oh, hey!
So you just got to take your hand off real quick.
What are you gonna do?
When everything is tiny mouths.
It seems like a place I went to in Korea once.
Yeah.
I should have been a space dentist.
Ah, damn,
What time is it? 2:30?
Oh.
Everyone just stares.
It's like a dentist's favorite time, like 2:30.
No, I get it.
Yeah, but it's funnier when I explain it.
Explain it one more time.
Nah.
Okay. Nah.
Well,
I'm good.
Beat you up. Welcome to Lawful Stupid.
Okay.
You'll feel bad about yourself when you leave this podcast.
Too late.
So I think you get your new arms. I came here feeling bad about myself. You get your new arms. The thing about these arms is they're wimpy little baby arms.
Cool. That's how I like it.
Baby doll.
They're like T-Rex arms.
Doll.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. And so your other arms, we didn't talk about it before, but they were big, buff, manly, like explorer arms. Like you had your sleeves rolled up, space sleeves. You looked really cool, and all the girls liked you. But these are little stupid baby arms.
No, they're just little baby arms. Well, at least they're not baby legs, you know.
Well, I have bad news for you.
Unfortunately, you've been standing on 2 mouths.
Space rug.
Unfortunately, you skip leg day every time.
The space rug also has 2.
Oh, shit. All right, well, I take out my baby legs then and put those on, and I avoid the rug.
Unfortunately, you don't have replacement legs.
So I just drag myself around. With little baby arms.
No, you have 2 RC cars that attach to your leg stubs, and you control them with your baby arms. The scooter.
So they see me leave armless, and then they see me come back with baby arms on RC cars.
Your baby arms are entirely occupied controlling 2 RC cars.
He comes back. Did you do something with your hair?
Oh, you did remind me of the thing about your hair is also each follicle of hair is tiny mouths on it. No, none of that happened. You have you do have baby arms, but everything after that point was made up. You still have your big beefy legs.
Man, the story web that I just thought that actually happened. I can't believe it was just imagination.
Well, you wake up from a dream.
Okay, that's great.
Startled, and you hear rebooting because that's how you dream. And then you have a Windows update. It takes 47 minutes.
Okay.
You open your eyes
well,
to realize you're at the start of the podcast. And the captain leaves.
Okay, what kind of character do you want to be? You want to be alien, android, dangerous, hotshot, intrepid, savvy, or sexy? We'll go from left to right on my screen. That is Micah.
I think my headphones just told me the battery's low. Hold on one sec. I'm gonna put you on mute.
The cybertruck is attached.
Your headphones get tiny mouths on them.
No, I can't hear anything.
Okay. While that happens, you guys have been separated from your friend, but you look out. A warning light comes on, and you look outside the ship, and you can see that on one of your ship's wings, that's what those are. A collection of random like electronics, like your iPod's there for sure. So is your gosh, I can't think of the very funny name I was gonna say. What was the name of that big chunky like competitor to the iPod? It's like a microphone. The Zune.
Zune, dang it! Oh,
dang
man.
it! You fucked up, Micah. Your Zune is 1,000. There's like 8 Zunes in there. You're not even sure where they came from. Your Sony PlayStation Portable is there. Your Betamax is there. You got your your sex toys.
Okay.
All your
Are
sex
you
toys
there, engineer?
Yes.
That seems concerning.
Look, it's not mine. I was holding it for a friend, okay? And that size looks bigger than it is because of the distance. So, and I'm not sure the color is coming through clear enough through these. I think the glass is tinted.
Well, this is awkward. I meant that the machines were eating the wings.
Oh, yeah, that's... yeah.
Well, what I'll say is that they're actually not eating the wing. They are forming Voltron-like into something that you've only heard of in legends.
The Dreadnought with a giant dildo for an arm.
Star Dreadnought. and you know instantly in your gut that means the solar system is in danger. And that's where your star lives.
No!
Not again.
Favorite one.
You know, we do have a ship. We could just find another solar system.
We could also probably just shoot that thing, right? I don't know how this works.
I do. Blue button. Blue button will
the first
fire.
blue button I see.
Wait, maybe it was green.
All right, so that means that Dr. Hotshot McFancy Pants has to roll lasers, but you're getting help from the engineer. So you're not prepared or an expert. So just 2d6. You said something. You looked at me and you said something. You rolled a 2.
2 6s.
2 6s. Well, you want to roll under your laser score.
I hit the blue button just fine, to be clear.
Well, that's up for me to decide.
Oh no, I've decided, sir. This is my agency. You tell me what that blue button does, but I pressed it.
No, you attempted to press it, and you failed your roll. So you actually pressed
the blue button.
You pressed the cyan button.
You're colorblind.
This is fucking Space University all over again.
I'm not colorblind.
There's the periwinkle, the cyan, the blue, and they're all right next to each other.
It's very different pills, and they're all.
It's a color deficiency.
So you press.
In my head, I'm thinking that he rearranged the colors so that they were a rainbow. Originally, they were separated, but it looks better this way.
So you do press the blue button, and what happens is immediately the space canopy begins to open, and it exposes you to the vacuum of space.
I pressed that button again.
Well, the thing is, the vacuum of space is very powerful. So you're being drawn away from that button. You can't quite reach it.
I regret everything.
I hit the periwinkle button.
Okay, that means you gotta roll lasers. You are decidedly not an expert at this, even though you should be. and you're decidedly unprepared, so it's just going to be roll lasers.
Okay.
One. Is that what you rolled, or you rolled one?
No, one dice. I rolled a 2.
That is successful because your laser score is very high. It's 5. So you press the periwinkle button, and a life raft deploys immediately. And you would think like it's not a space life raft. It is a regular like inflatable, like for water landings, I guess. And it comes up and it plugs the space hole, and it buys.
Who designed this ship? Why would it fire off inside the cabin?
No.
Ask the engineer.
I'm asking.
You're not complaining now, are you? Saved our hides.
That's a weird thing to give a perfect vacuum seal. It's very like fragile. Throw a needle up there. That thing's done.
It's space rubber. It'll be fine.
Tell that to the Star Dreadnought.
What you don't know is that it's actually just common Earth rubber.
It's Terran rubber.
The worst kind of rubber.
Spit. I can't really say the word. It's spit. So you have the canopy is still opening, so this hole's not going to stay plugged forever.
This is his name in high school.
Holes
Mouthful. Which I also was in high school.
I think if you push the cyan button again, it'll make it go faster. So push the orange button.
No, you push it.
Okay.
You roll.
I don't know
roll
how
laser.
concerned you are about this.
It's fine. It'll be fine. What am I rolling? I'm sorry.
Lasers.
Lasers.
All
All right.
While he's
I rolled a 2 again.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. So you press the orange button. The canopy doesn't begin closing, but you do activate your very powerful shields, and you can see that outside this construction is beginning to like be displaced and kind of torn apart by these energy shields that have manifested on your ship.
Well, that's nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Sometimes
like
you can be
not bad.
skillful.
Like a sunroof.
Well, so you arrived back with your baby arms just in time.
Wow, you guys!
Oh, you guys moved some stuff around.
This is nice. I like this. Wow.
All by design.
I go to give you a high five
Your baby arm.
with my baby arm. It's really uncomfortable.
You successfully high five.
Is it contagious?
No, baby arm.
I don't know.
Probably not.
Joe, unfortunately,
No,
your arm begins to shrivel. As you high five, there's a really loud sound, but it was actually just the space raft being sucked into the vacuum of space because the canopy is now opened enough that it can no longer contain the hole. What do you do?
Grab onto something.
I grab onto your legs.
With your tiny baby arms.
Yeah.
I grab onto something in the other room.
He leaves. Unfortunately, you forgot the door is full of noms. The door does love to eat you up. So that's all of them now.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I still trust
Well, doors
my
do want to
chances
eat
on
you.
the other side, with the med pods unplugged.
Well, you leave, and so you are holding on to. You're holding on to it's actually you're one-handed. You're gripping as tightly as you can the tiny hula dancer that sits on the dashboard of the pilot seat. It's with like common Terran adhesive affixed to the dashboard, and you're holding on to his legs for all the strength that your baby arms can muster.
Do I need to roll for that?
No, it's just a situation that you're in. It's just like a state of being.
Been there.
I got this. I'm gonna throw my wrench at the door control.
Okay.
Yeah, that's got to be lasers, right?
And that's got to be expert and prepared for that.
Definitely not expert. Definitely not prepared.
He's had that wrench since the beginning. He's been prepared for this.
Roll a 6.
Oh no!
That's it.
You throw the wrench.
Okay,
like, this is my moment, and then immediately, because this is a vacuum of space behind you, it hits you right in the fucking bone, and you let go.
Okay, I try to. Oh, I know. I take off one of my baby arms and I tell it to crawl on the ground, gripping all the way to the door control and turn it off.
You do that. Unfortunately, because you're holding onto his leg, you are now flying.
Well, yeah. No. I'm holding with my other arm. I'm like holding onto his leg with one arm and with my good arm.
He is flying into space.
Oh, that's true.
You got him on the wrench. So like you're holding on to him for sure, and you definitely threw your arm on the ground and it's crawling, but you are now leaving.
Okay.
That's not a problem for you. You don't breathe oxygen.
Well, it's not a problem for you either because your spacesuit is equipped automatically with like a Star-Lord-esque bubble helmet. You're gonna be okay. You are flying through space, though.
Yeah. Not good. What does my hand do?
Your hand, roll lasers.
Alright. I've got 1 or 2. Come on. Nope, I fail.
Roll again.
Okay. Nope, fail. One more. Another fail.
I just like you. I just like it when you fail.
Wow.
Man, I didn't realize how incredibly laser focused this space game was going to be. I thought there was going to be a
based
lot
on your choices.
Well,
I thought it's a lot more feeling based.
Yeah, you didn't have a lot to interact with.
So your baby arm crawls over, and what it does is it presses the periwinkle button, and another life raft and is now hurtling towards you.
There two.
There's actually 47 loaded. Each time you press it, a new one deploys.
Oh man!
I need to design the ship.
You have a fear of drowning.
In the space ocean, Star Ocean.
It's called the Milky Way.
I don't want to drown in milk. I'm not a delicious pie cereal.
Like, you don't understand. The Milky Way, what is that, like an ocean of milk?
Never.
It's a terrible river name in the space ways.
Is there anything that you want to be doing there, Dwayne? Just kicking it?
I just learned that I have a spacesuit.
Yeah,
which
it's super.
makes sense.
It does say it on the rule sheet that I sent you. So.
Well, you've done two
right
things.
Next to...
One, assumed I know how to read, and 2, assumed I read. I want to shut the door to the cockpit. Like,
The one that leads to the cockpit?
Yeah, because I don't want the vacuum of space.
It closed behind you when you went through.
Oh, so I'm good. I'm chill.
Yeah, you're solid. You're fine.
Oh.
Yeah, duh.
Duh. Chilling. You're just one hot shot space talk. Can you do what?
Did I see what happened to them at all? Was there?
No, because you closed the door.
Yeah, I didn't know if there was like windows to the space bridge.
No, they're like metal, like slidey doors.
Man, this ship was
with razor sharp teeth that do want to eat you.
That's not great. I'm gonna go check out the captain's med pod. How's he doing?
You see a little progress bar, and it's like 12%.
What's weird is the last time I looked at this, it said 47%. So
well, that was the download. This is the installation.
Well, it's just like I look and there's a sticker that says like made for Windows. Okay, makes sense.
You still have patches to handle as well, but
yeah. Well, that's not great. Hey, can I go to the area where like the wing of the ship would be, where I saw the Star Dread?
Yeah. You can super do that.
So can I do a spacewalk? Can I
Yeah.
do apartment looking for this wing?
You want to do what now?
Sorry, that's a reference to a show on Apple TV. Sorry if you haven't watched it. You get it.
Yeah,
very
because
niche.
you know I'm all about Apple TV.
Well, I just thought like I would take the chainsaw method where I'd tell a joke where one person somewhere would laugh. It's fine.
And you failed.
Well, there's 4 people on this call. There's
The
lots of listeners.
The one Ukrainian listener.
Well, anyways, I wanna go on a spacewalk to where the Star Dreadnought was, but before I do that, I want to prepare for this. I want to go and find something big that I can hit this guy with. I just physically swing at it. I'm not a smart man. I'm a doctor. I got a screenshot of his frozen face like that.
Yeah, well, I think that you're. I'm not frozen on my world.
Am I frozen?
No, you're
No,
good.
I think we're
It's
all
just
good.
Shane.
I think that your most deadly weapon that's available to you is the toaster that you have
Befriended.
Well, you have forced it into subservience.
Yeah, right.
I load that up with 2 piping hot brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tarts. The devil.
I cannot stress this enough. You only have strawberry.
No, but
You think if you had brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tarts, you'd be eating people?
yeah.
Nobody likes the strawberry.
Yes. No, I love strawberry.
You don't turn to human flesh when you got brown sugar cinnamon, man.
Yes, I do. Anyways, I load those bad boys up with Pop-Tarts.
Uh-huh.
I cock it. I'm gonna go out on a spacewalk and fight this thing with the Pop-Tart cannon.
Yeah, so you're definitely prepared.
Yeah, I'm definitely prepared with all the feelings I've got going on.
I will say, go ahead and roll.
Can we see this battle while we're floating off in space?
You're now in the raft.
there.
You've
Okay.
caught a raft. So
So you guys do see it as you were in your space raft, and you see him walking onto the bridge or onto the wing of the ship. Like he's got like bed sheets tied around his waist.
yeah, to
Hot.
the inside. I leave the door open.
Yeah.
I spent way too long with the most complicated plan ever. I like go to each bunk, get all these prison style, and tie a bunch of knots. But it's like simple knots too, like not even good space knots.
Kind of like a square knot. It's like not space knots.
I literally just like wrap them around and tie a bow. I'm like, that's good.
Tied his shoes with bed sheets. And you have the toaster.
But I put it at my
He's like
side 6-shooter.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say spinning it by the cord, but
Well, no, that way I can be like, and draw. He'll never see
Okay.
it coming.
yeah, it's on your belt. It's in your space holster.
Yep.
And he's
Just
walking
made
out,
out
and you
of
guys just
towels.
see that as you're floating away on this raft. What are you guys doing in rafts?
I'm gonna,
George Washington pose
yes.
at the front of the raft and be like, row!
And I'm rowing, but I'm also screaming at the dreadnought to distract him and saying, Hey, look over here, dummy. What's that on your shirt? Looks like you spilled some oil. Oh, got your nose.
I will let you roll feelings on that.
Yes.
But I will also tell you that your rowing is not going to be exactly potent because you do have one baby arm.
Not because you're rowing in space, but because you have one baby arm.
One robot baby arm.
Okay. So how am I an expert at feeling?
Well, because, and I'll tell you this as well, as this Voltron creature is starting to take shape, it's Janine. Your old
Oh, yes, it is.
flame. The cyborg zombie queen. From so you know her, and you know, because like any long-standing relationship, over time you don't grow more fond and better able to love each other. You just learn how to hurt each other. Worse and worse.
And boy, do I hurt her. I know where her buttons are, and I push them.
And they do eat your fingers.
Janine, that capacitor makes you look fat.
You just look her right in her fucking stupid space eyes and you go, I faked it.
Janine, I now have a soft drive.
Oh man. Oh man. Has anyone seen my floppy disk? Oh man. All right. So I rolled a 6 and a 3 on feelings.
So the thing about feelings is you want to roll higher than your score, and your score is a 2. So
That's right. I did it with both of them.
What do you say to Janine?
I say, Janine, I never loved you, and you're worthless. That's it.
Cuts to the throat.
So you guys are still floating away. I cannot be. You've George Washington posed, but you are moving backwards. You're actually attaching.
But we're rowing though.
You're rowing.
Yeah. He's just like pointing. You have one robot baby arm, and you're also like you put that one baby arm to your mouth to like call. Janine, I never loved you, and you're worthless. Like that was part of the thing. Also, there's no sound in space, but we're going to forget that for a second. Your shields have extended beyond your very powerful shields have created a barrier for sound. And you shout that to Janine, and you just hear her wail and scream, and this giant maw opens up in this Voltron-like dreadnought, and it says, "You're just like your father!" But that opening, that mouth, has left an opportunity for you.
Fire my toaster.
To fill it full of Pop-Tarts.
Shoot my toaster.
I tell you what, a man who aims a gun with his eyes has forgotten the face of his father. You shoot this gun with your heart.
Okay.
You are prepared.
All right. Roll it.
I rolled 2 6s.
Oh, and you were rolling feelings too, right?
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Last time it wasn't.
So you rapid fire just unload this toaster. You prepare for this. There's a belt.
It's a 36 slot toaster.
It's a 2-slot toaster, but it's got a belt of one family pack because you deserve it. Strawberry.
Recoil in space.
And you unload, and you're just filling the small, and then you look and you're out of ammo, and you reach into your back pocket and you pull out your ace in the hole and manually load one toaster strudel.
And I bite the frosting packet and fill it up on top.
And you let loose the mega bomb, and it goes out, and it goes in this maw, and the big Star Destroyer dreadnought chews it for a second. It goes, strawberry. I only like brown sugar cinnamon, or the new pretzel Pop-Tarts available in any Kroger's or Save-On near you. And begins to explode.
Perfect.
Fall apart into its base sex toy components.
Huh.
Wait, was that one toaster strudel? That was pretty good.
Well, I turned to wait, what was your character's name, Joe?
Dr.
Leonardo McCroy.
Yeah, that's right. I turned to Dr. Leonardo and I was like, I thought he was a hot shot.
I didn't know he was a hot pocket shot.
A hot pop chart. I go back
Cure.
and I drive the ship to them in reverse.
Because it only knows how to go in reverse.
Point. I'm looking back.
When you go into the ship, the first thing you realize is all the scary teeth are gone. All the scary teeth are gone. Everything's returned to normal because you killed the queen, and it's a hive mind.
Wait, except for the keyboard ones, right? They were cool.
They are actually dead forever.
All of them, not even the letter F.
Well, they're. You might be surprised at the one that survived. It was the space bar.
Space bar.
So yeah, you go to pick him up. You're not a good pilot. It takes like 2 days.
Yeah, I'm like looking at the rearview mirror that just points to the room behind me.
You just keep missing it. You have to like start over. Let me just try again. No, I'm gonna get a guy. And you guys are like,
I'm coming. You just your part. No,
your one baby arm is still in the cockpit, like trying to help, but like it's just like too many ships.
No, listen, I'd beat the Star Dreadnought. I can drive this.
I'm a hot shot
on the rear view mirror because I got time at this point.
The doll is just like shaking its head at you, like
Leonardo nearly dies of dehydration.
Your chest has a smoothie bar in it.
Oh yeah, of course I forgot about the chest smoothie bar.
So you do have enough smoothies to sustain you.
But it's only strawberry because all the strawberry are
strawberry. It's actually a smoothie that's made out of deconstructed strawberry filling.
We haven't had any water on this ship. We've been eating people and drinking strawberry smoothies.
Which obviously. So, like I said, Leonardo nearly dies of dehydration because he would rather die than drink strawberry smoothie.
There's no nourishment or sustenance within this strawberry smoothie.
Look like the folks from WALL-E.
It's only been 2 days. How did you get that big?
After 24 hours, of course, the captain is cured, and he does come to the bridge, and he sees you, and he does fix things.
I see him come in the rearview mirror. Captain, I'm gonna hit you. Watch out!
It's not how anything works. Sorry, I got a little frosty. What's happening?
Oh, don't worry about it. But we do need you to fly this ship to go pick up the 2 crew members that are lost in space.
Why does it look like everything's been hit with a wrench?
Well, funny story. We fixed some things.
Okay. So he picks you guys up, and you guys sit in the debriefing room, and you explain to him what happened, and he says...
So that's when I shot him with Pop-Tarts.
Oh.
It wasn't my wrench.
All right. I tell you what, boys, you've not only saved my life, but you saved the entire solar system. So I'm going to give you the most powerful honor and reward within my power by the commissary of the space fleet I can give. I award you each with 1 brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tart.
Oh.
What? Sold. Wait, does my character eat Pop-Tarts?
No, absolutely not.
No.
But you can toast them in your mouth and produce, and anything that you put into your mouth hole, you can convert into smoothies.
Okay, I turn it into brown sugar cinnamon smoothies.
Yeah, it's just maple syrup and crushed brown sugar and Pop-Tart. It's delicious. I eat one every breakfast morning.
Breakfast morning.
Every breakfast morning. Thank you so much for joining me.
You're welcome.
My name is Scott Shane, and this has been an episode of Uncle Shainsaw's Tabletop Workshop. We didn't say it, but we love you. And Dwayne.
Yes.
You're staring like very pensive, like what the fuck has my life become? Dwayne, I want to thank you for joining me. I know you didn't have to dedicate time and energy. You're a brilliant soul.
Well, you did
and I love
physically
you.
threaten me, but that's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
Joe, you're my IRL hero. I want to be like you when I grow up. You're an inspiration and a cherished gem within this community, and that I want you to never change.
I'm gonna get rather stinky.
That's how lemon musky. And then, Micah, this is the first time we've ever played a game together.
It is.
Don't you regret it?
Do you regret your decision?
Well,
I did the first 10 minutes of my first episode. I knew what I was getting into.
I had a good time. I think I'd do it again.
Okay, because here's the thing.
You are indentured to us. Yeah.
You're welcome to my table anytime. He's frozen. He just looks like he's like, yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I just ended the call. I just ended it. I was like, well, don't want to talk about this anymore.
I'd like to take this time to invite all of my beautiful guests to talk about anything that they want to talk about or plug any projects they're working on or things they do. So we'll start with Dwayne.
Yeah, I've started this new podcast. It's called Lawful Stupid. You never heard of it?
Okay.
Campaign 2.
Nice.
It's kind of like Campaign 1. We did downgrade the DM a little bit, but that's okay. I get to play a character, and it's fun. No, if you haven't listened to Campaign 2, you should. Obviously, you listen to this, so you probably have. Go listen to our guests. They're better than us in every way, shape, or form.
Joe, if you would talk about your things.
Oh, project. Okay.
Project.
No,
yeah,
you're
yeah, well, listen.
Yeah. Dralicon.com. Second year. Hell yeah. Thank you.
Oh, man.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
excited.
You know two people that have live shows at Dralicon?
Yeah, Chasmquest and Lawful Stupid.
Well, those are.
I was gonna say Dungeons and Dumplings and the good ones.
Literally anyone else.
The good ones, yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, we've got. You can check it out, Dralicon.com. We do have stuff that is scheduled, and we're still scheduling more, so you can check the updates for that. We have the NerdAsylum.com, which is where we post all our shows. We have so many, I'm not going to go through them. And then there was one.
Say the names of them all real quick, so that people can look them up on iTunes and subscribe to them.
I don't even know if we're all on iTunes yet. Dead and Cholt, Hoarding Around, and Java with Joe.
Perfect.
We've got another one that's coming. It's a Tolerate campaign.
On purpose?
I don't know. I think. What is the name of it? Oh, Always Cloudy in Exandria. That one's not out yet. It's coming soon. And then we are starting our 2020. We're in 2020, right? Yeah, 2020 Extra Life campaign. We're going to be doing a bi-weekly stream on Twitch. And you can find us at twitch.tv/the_nerd_asylum. And we'll be doing that bi-weekly on Sunday evenings.
Delicious.
Yeah.
I'm sure maybe some Lawful Stupid boys will wind up in one or two of those games.
Absolutely.
Micah, tell me all the things.
Well, we just started recording season 3 of Chasmquest. Yeah, we've got some cool stuff for you guys. We're actually really excited about it. It's like all new for us, and Andrew has been doing an incredible job DMing it. And we've also got a cool thing coming out that a game that Taylor's been hosting, who plays Ias in the show, called Prince's Peak. And that's I'm sorry, Pirate, not Prince's. Pirate. Prince's Peaks are eyebrows. Pirate's Peak is what we call the special project we're releasing. So check it out. It'll be interim between season 2 and season 3. Some fun stuff coming out. So
cool.
Yeah.
You want to plug any like social media or?
Oh yeah, you can follow us on @Chasmquest on Twitter and on Instagram, and then of course our Discord. You can find us on Discord. Actually, we have our Discord link just on our website. You can just click on there and be a part of it. Also, we will be at Dralicon, just like Lawful Stupid, with a live show on Friday night. So that'll be our first. I know. I'm excited. We've done a couple of live shows before at Hypericon, but this is like our first big one. Like real.
Joe just
set that bar awfully high.
Because, bro, they brought us. It's like, listen, the bar's not high. It's okay.
I don't want to diminish your situation, but no, it is big time. Well, I think that all that remains for us to say is, I'm gonna say we love you, and then I'm gonna say bye.
Okay, all right, cool.
Only thing left to say is we love you. Bye.